Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Nebula Quest. I am noden'gin, your host, as always. So, as we roll out of the 8-kin landing station madoodle, I've got some exciting news, things going on. Before we do, let's start by going through, our regular spiels here. So, in Space Car Bingo, we found nothing. And, we were in this great big huge system, which has, from here we can see there's another station that's something like, yeah, almost 200,000 light seconds away, so quite a ways away. We're gonna explore that today. Ooh, look at this little guy. Let's slow down. Let's take a look at him.
Frameshift charge detected.
Surge detected. He's a master. Master Terry Negus. Anyways, here we go. On our way. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, right. So, yeah. So we're gonna finish exploring that up, and we're gonna continue on our way to the Horsehead Nebula, as is our end goal for this beautiful series. But I did mention Space Car Bingo, and Space Car Bingo was brought around originally to give away copies of the game, but unfortunately, we haven't finished a line yet, and I kind of expected that we would. So, what it is, Space Car Bingo, it's it's a game. It's like Car Bingo, only we play it here in Elite Dangerous as we are exploring our way towards Horsehead Nebula and beyond. Let's slow this down here just a little bit, please. Did I explore? Yes, I did. So we're gonna finish exploring these little things here, and move on. And for each line of Space Car Bingo that we complete, we're giving away a copy of the game, of Elite Dangerous. But things have been going slowly. Which brings me to the broader news. So, as a channel, this is the channel news section, we have created a new Twitter account for the games we play. It's GWP channel, or at GWP channel, or at Goop channel, as I've been beginning to call it, because it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty, have we finished analyzing it? I'm gonna assume we have. Let's get right up here, lock destination please, and explore this guy. Nice big planetoid. Yeah, so it's gonna be a really useful way. It's the big thing is that it's something I've been thinking about for ages, because I see the advantages of having you posting to Twitter about when uploads are made, and just having a place where I can, or we can, I should say, talk about things that are going on with the channel, or if an episode's going to be delayed. Like for instance, just the other day, Stranded Deep. I couldn't get to actually recording Stranded Deep because I mismanaged my time horribly. And I just didn't end up with time to do it. So it was a nice place where I could just write, oh, by the way, Stranded Deep is going to be, absent from today. I'm very sorry, blah, blah, blah. And, just, give my... So, in case you're waiting for something, you're excited to see something, and it happens to be that, it isn't going to be there, or maybe it's going to be early, or maybe there's going to be something extra, some more information. It's a great location for me to be able to put that without clogging up my regular Twitter handle, which is at noden'gin. And it also allows me to just post, the video things. Like, YouTube has a default ability to just, when you upload a video, or I should say when you publish a video, to post directly to Twitter, and then it puts an automated post on there, and there, and you have it there, and it's there, and that way, if the subscription feed thing isn't working out or what have you, there's another way that you can kind of get notified that an episode has been released of your favorite series. But to help that along, to emphasize that, and to bolster Space Car Bingo, because like I said, it's been a little bit disappointing. We haven't given a free game away yet. With this launch of the Twitter account, there we go. With the new Goop Twitter handle, Goop Channel, at Goop Channel, with the launch of at Goop Channel, I'm creating a contest. So basically what it's going to happen is, from when this video goes live, there'll be a post that'll be put onto Twitter. If you subscribe to the Twitter channel and retweet the post for this video, you will be entered into a draw for this game for Elite Dangerous. So a winner will be chosen at random from all those who do subscribe and retweet. And yes, at the end, it'll end on March 5th at 23:59 or 11:59 p.m. So that's next Thursday, or this coming Thursday, I should say. And because I usually record on Fridays, so it's, you know, that's just the most convenient time for me to... Oops. Back. Lock destination. Nope, we already did that one. Okay. So we've done all those. Okay, so let's get going to some of these ones that are a little bit farther out here. And it's behind us. Of course it's behind us. So yeah, so until Thursday, March 5th at 23:59 Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Time, whatever we're in. If it's Daylight Savings Time now, and it's Daylight Savings Time. If it's Standard Time, it's Standard Time. I don't know. I don't know how time works. Goodness gracious, who do you think I am? Doctor Who? Goodness, I mean, what do you want from me? So, yes, so, subscribe to @Goop Channel, retweet the video, the post for this video, and you will be entered into a contest to be selected at random for this game. Obviously, you know, as is likely as not, should there only be one entrant, then that one person will actually get the game. Patrock, if you're listening, you don't qualify for this contest. No, you do not. No. I'm afraid not. I may just have to buy you this game one day, but you don't qualify for it. It's for everybody else, not for people who are associated with the Games We Play channel and their families. Yes. It's like one of those disclaimers that you see on every contest everywhere. If nobody enters by the deadline, I think that I will continue. I'll just roll it over. Not roll it over a week, but after that time, if nobody has entered, the first person to subscribe and retweet, I don't know. Maybe I'll just roll it over to the next week. I haven't decided yet, but we'll get to that bridge when we get to that bridge. How about that? I think that's a much better idea. So we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. So the important things, once again, subscribe to @Goop Channel, @GWP Channel, retweet the post for this video, and you'll be entered in a contest to win Elite Dangerous. That's a pretty cool... I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, you don't got to do a lot, you get a lot of return. So I'm pretty happy. I'm really excited to be able to share this game with somebody new, with a whole new world of people, and hopefully share as well our quest to the Horsehead Nebula with some more people. Which I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's, you know, there's some underlying. I stand to gain from your efforts. It's true. It's you know, I'm not gonna. You know, we're not giving it away for free here. We're doing it for. We're just asking you to do a little bit of light advertising for us. Just a little bit of light advertising. You know, nothing horrible. But yeah, so I'm very excited for that. It's something that Pat Rock and I have been talking lately to some length about how to kind of grow our channel, because we both feel that our channel has fairly decent content. Maybe it's not, not the best. You know, we're not. I'm not gonna say we're in the 99th percentile or anything like that, but you know, I think we do okay. I think the quality has progressively gotten much better and whatnot. I certainly enjoy it, and that's always been both mine and Patrock's edict with the channel, is to create content that we actually want to watch. Okay, so let's head over to this guy, because we know that we need to discover it. Man, I would never have gone to that thing if there wasn't a station there. Look how, like, it's just pinprick on the horizon. But yeah, so, and that's, like I said, so that's been our sort of our edict for the channel, is to create content that we actually want to watch and that we enjoy watching, which is also why you haven't seen a whole lot of stuff from Pat yet. He's still trying to get some stuff together, figure out what it is exactly he wants to do. Actually, he's got a really great idea, a few really great ideas, I should say, and he's been laboring really hard. Unfortunately, his work schedule is far more oppressive than mine is. So he's been working really hard trying to get some things together for that, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. You're gonna really enjoy it, I think. It really plays to the things that he loves about video games, and because he's mentioned, like, you know, he doesn't want to do let's plays because he doesn't. When he plays a game, for the most part, he likes to just sit down. He likes to just enjoy it and play it. But for me, talking through a video game is just like second nature. It's what I do. Actually, I'm that asshole who, when you're not in a movie theater, but when we're like watching like TV or a movie at home or something like that, I'm the guy who's making snide remarks about the film all the way through it and just adding to, you know, the commentary of the film. Some people find it enjoyable. Some people, not as much. That's probably true. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's just part of who I am. It's part of how I enjoy ingesting my own entertainment, and that's how I enjoy sharing it. And I love making videos for you guys. And honestly, even if things like, you know, this giveaway, if it gains us no new subscribers, I'm not worried about it. I really enjoy making these videos, making them for you, sharing them with you. I mean, I enjoy the process of doing it. I enjoy, like, all the editing and things like that. I mean, it's a huge time sink, but I really love doing it, and it's something that I don't know, it's strange. It's one of those things that has really kind of become part of my life, literally as much as things like motorcycling, which has been a part of my life since I was an infant. These are things that it's something that I just really, really enjoy. So, and if I can share that with a few more people, that's great. If it stays as the same number of people that we have now, then, like, from now until eternity, I will continue to make these videos from now until eternity. Or, you know, until I can't. Or my voice goes away. Or I'm destitute and can't afford internet. Oh my god, can you imagine that? That'd be horrible. Can't afford internet? Oh. So, this is actually something that I've had on the list of things to talk about for ages, but I've never had such a good segue as this. So, but talking about the internet and how it's such a valuable, especially, well, the internet is such a way of our life now. Like, I'm old enough now. I'm gonna be 32 in a week and a half. I'm old enough, I remember a time before the internet. Certainly before the internet was widespread in people's houses and things. I remember, like, using up the actual phone line to, like, talk via Apple Talk to a friend, like, across the city, just because it was, like, you know, it was something different, you know, instead of actually calling them on the telephone. And there were cell phones. I suppose there was a cell phone at that point in time, but I mean, that's far back enough that, you know, even cell phones weren't widespread, and they're big and clunky and ugly. What is that? That must be an unidentified signal source. You can tell because it's unidentified. But yeah, so I've been around. I've seen some things, and but it's such a way of our life now. And, like, even when you think that, because I live in a border town in Canada, so I live right across a 1 kilometer, half a mile river to America, to Detroit, and we go over there, go shopping now and again. And for the longest time, like, my phone plan, as it was for my cell phone, didn't allow data usage in America, or I shouldn't say it did, but the fees, the rates that they would charge you were just obscene. So I always set my phone to, you know, don't use data while roaming. I am always amazed at how quickly and how frequently, while I'm over there, I go, oh, you know, I'll just look it up on my, oh, I can't. It's like every 3 minutes, I'm like, oh, I'll just look this, oh, I can't. Oh, we need to get... Oh, I can't do that either. It's like it's such a way of part of our life, and maybe more so mine than other people's, but it's such a way of our life, and the amount of information and that is available to us at our fingertips. I recently heard the internet described as the Library of Alexandria that can't be burnt down. Now, okay, I'm sure we could all argue that there is a way that we could metaphorically burn down the internet. You know, we could lose power and through the world, and there goes our Library of Alexandria, but the point is that it's still there. It's the Library of Alexandria. There's so much information, quite, well, I shouldn't say literally, but very, very nearly all of human knowledge is encased on the internet, and it's available for people who all they have to do is look. You can learn anything on the internet. YouTube, things like that are such a massive resource. Even Wikipedia, which, you know, gets a bad rap because, you know, it's not the most accurate all the time, which is true, but at the same time, for the basic needs of the basic population, it's still more accurate and more up to date than the Encyclopedia Britannica ever was. And that's the thing, like, I still have a full set, well, nearly a full set of encyclopedias back from before the internet, before even encyclopedia, like before Encarta CDs, which was an encyclopedia on a CD instead of in a 25 book volume. I say nearly full set. I'm actually missing the L book. I have no idea where it is. I think it got lost in the last move, and I have not been able to find it since. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But the fact that we have all this information and that there's still such a huge portion of the world that don't even have internet access. There's a couple of small, and I really need to look them up so I can talk about them better, but there's a couple of small organizations that are gaining a fair bit of support now, but or starting to gain some support now, that whose main purpose is, like Charity Water and things like that, that are trying to get internet access to some of these places that don't have internet access. There are places in the world that have cell phone service that don't have internet access, or don't have free like open and free, I should say, not free as in monetarily free, but open as in strictly governed by their government. Internet, so that they don't have that liberty to just better themselves, to learn at their own desires, their own whims. Obviously things like food and water and healthcare and basic necessities definitely take precedent over the internet, but the internet is among those things. It's that right to an education that I think that we would all agree is a basic human right, and that the internet can provide for those who wish to learn to do it themselves. This is going to be the most horrible episode of Nebula Quest, because we're not even going to get into a new system. We're only going to get to this other star, maybe explore it, and then it'll be time to wrap up. It's this episode's blown by. I suppose it's because I'm talking about stuff that I'm passionate about, but honestly, if you guys, for the next episode, when we hopefully do the actual giveaway, when we hold the actual contest, we'll choose a winner for the Twitter group channel contest at random. I'll announce it on the next episode, and with that, I will also, I think, I'll try to find some of these great charities that are trying to get internet into more rural areas, and really allow people the right to an education. A school is obviously like the first and most basic, and probably the most important form of education somebody can get. Learning to read and write, the most important thing. If you have a passion for reading, you can learn anything. My mom told me that. It's gonna sound really cheesy. My mom told me that once when I was really young, and when I was struggling to read. I didn't read much when I was a child. I was going to be a sports star before I realized that my body was not built for that sort of thing. Because I'm a skinny little bastard. Just a skinny little bastard. But yeah, like she was so right. If you can read, you can do anything, and there's so much stuff out there, and now there's more than ever with the internet the way it is. Go out there, learn something. There's so much stuff. I learn so many things every day. I read a lot. I read a lot. I actually recently packed up all of the books that I've read just so because I needed all the bookshelf space I have for the books that I'm waiting to read. There are actually, well, you can't see them. I'm turning to point over here, just over my shoulder right there. You see that shoulder right there with a little blue light? Just over that shoulder, there's a bookcase, and on that bookcase, there's a small section of books, just sort of reference books that I use on a fairly regular basis that I have read all the way through, but those are the only ones on the bookshelves now, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves full of books, just waiting to be read, and plus the absolute huge, amazing wealth of information that I read every single day on the internet. Learn to read, guys, if you don't know how to read. If you do know how to read, which is more likely, find that passion. It doesn't matter what you read, if it's a graphic novel or a comic book, if it's the newspaper, if it's a magazine about fashion, it doesn't matter. If it's out there, learn it, like read it, and you will just 16 new. We're not even gonna get this whole thing earned. We're not even gonna do it. Okay, let's get the star. Let's start with the star, and let's start with this star. Okay, let's put an all stop to the engines here, and then we'll park it for the night. Man, that's such a huge. This is such a big system, like so far out. Analyzing scan, analyzing scan. I really want to see. This just looks like a regular, like M-class star, like main sequence star. And of course, it's going to do this thing where it doesn't tell me any information. Okay, now that it's done that, let's take a look at this again. Yeah, oh, it's a little red dwarf. Huh. How about that? That is, surprising. Wanna, like, unlock destination, okay. Unlock destination. Thank you. Okay. Let's get in a little bit closer. We can get scanning this guy, and then we'll park it for the night. Yeah. Man. So much stuff. If you're into doing some light reading, I have been doing a new thing actually on Twitter, so on @noden'gin. Like I mentioned previously, motorcycling is a major part of my life. The MotoGP, which is the premier racing series for motorcycles, is going to be coming up in about a month's time now, and I'm really excited for it, and I'm actually doing a bit of a countdown. What are those things? What is that? A nativity calendar? What are those things called? You know, where you opened up each little door, you know, before Christmas, and there was like a little chocolate inside. I'm doing something like that only for MotoGP, and I'm calling it. I'm doing it on Twitter, and it's called Race a Day. So every day, I'm watching another motorcycle race. Actually, all the motorcycle races from the last 2 seasons, so it's 2013 and 2014 season. I'm watching one race a day, usually at night, usually late at night, but and I just do a little bit of live tweeting of the thing, just counting down to the beginning of the new MotoGP season. So if you want to, check that out. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm watching on MotoGP.com because I pay a subscription service to watch it there. It's a bit pricey. Unfortunately for me here, like where I am in North America, it's basically the only way that I can even watch MotoGP. I think there are some. I think Speed Channel covers it in America now, but I don't think I can get the Speed Channel in Canada. It's... oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Put that away. Put that away. Put it away. Put your toys away. Nope, I said put them away. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. So I played the subscription and I can watch it there. I think it is pricey. It's like, what is it? I think it's like, it's like 90 euro for the season or something like that. So it's like 150 bucks for the year. Like I say, it ain't cheap, but it's one of those things that I'm passionate enough about. And like I say, I don't pay for cable, so it's one of those things that I can. I think I talked about this actually on a previous episode, but where it's like, you know, I can justify spending a little bit of money on the things that I do enjoy when I don't. Oops, overshot that. And it again. When I don't have to pay that, you know, monthly $60 or $70 just to watch, you know, whatever shows are on TV. What is on TV now? I watch so little TV that I forget that, like, what's even, like, running anymore. Things, I'm sure really useful, interesting things. It seems to me that this UI has been cleaned up a little bit with the new patch, where I don't have the same issues that I had before. Okay, never mind. Yes, I do. Yep. The second I looked away, I caused the issues to return. I don't think I can sell anything still, because I think we sold them at the last time. Yeah, so we're still waiting that. So this system now, we still haven't even finished exploring this star over here. We're now up to 14,000 credits just on this system. This is a fantastic system. Wow. Rolling in the money. Alright guys, that's going to have to do it. So, remember, group channel giveaway, subscribe, repost, retweet the post for this thing, and by March 5th at 23:59, and enter yourself in a chance to win this beautiful game, Elite Dangerous, and I'll see you then, next time. Yeah, that's what I said. Ciao, love ya. Good night.